What up? It's your boy Big Vern. Welcome to App Stupid Studios, the fastest growing sports and entertainment channel on these YouTube streets. We did it. We're in season 3 thanks to you all. This is where we cover NBA, college basketball, and college football, along with the NFL. Thanks to you all for making us one of your stops and destinations in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. So sit back, relax, let us do our thing. Welcome to App Stupid. What up? It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios on a manageable Thursday. Got a great NBA show lined up for you today. Also, if you haven't done it yet, hit the like and subscribe button. Goes a long way, helps the channel. We appreciate it. So, the Clippers, they blow out the Nets. Where's Brooklyn at? I have no clue, but they took a beating. I mean, they took a 59-point beating, and that was not pretty at all. Then the Pacers guard, Benedict Mathurin, he gets suspended without pay for one game. And I asked the question, if the referee was a man, would he still be getting the same punishment? Then we go to the Golden State Warriors. Should Steph Curry leave the Golden State Warriors? I really don't know. We'll go over that while they were fighting for their lives to even get back to a 500 record for the season. And then we'll talk the Suns. They trade. They get... I don't know if Richards makes them better. I just don't. But we'll go through these things and many more when we come back from a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern, Drop the Spot. Dun, 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 dun. It's your boy Big Vern pushing another rap album this month. Killer Mike, Songs for Sinners and Saints, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the album, Nobody Knows, with Anthony Hamilton, is a really good song. Humble Me, very deep, very good song. Higher Level, Lord Prepare Me, Had to Go Get It, and Still Talking That Shit. Killer Mike, Songs for Saints and Sinners, in stores now. Shout out to Killer Mike doing his thing. Like I said, I love the album. A-Town, Atlanta, Hotlanta. So, I'm not gonna hold you. The Clippers, they rout the Nets 126-67 for the largest margin of victory in team history. Now, this is from Joe Reddy out of the AP. Kawhi Leonard, he scored 23 points. James Harden added 21, and the Los Angeles Clippers had the largest margin of victory in the franchise history, routing the Brooklyn Nets 126-67 on Wednesday night. The Clippers broke the team margin of 50 against Oklahoma City on April the 10th of 2022. It also was the worst loss in the Nets history, eclipsing a 52-point defeat to the Houston Rockets on October the 18th of 1978. Let that sink in. These dudes haven't been beat that bad since 1978. That's 46 years. Wow. No, that's 48 years. Jesus Christ. Well, if you count this year, it's 49 years. My goodness. These beatings, I don't know if I've ever seen that kind of disparity in the NBA. And it has to have something to do with load management or guys taking the night off, because it would be one thing if there was a 20-point beating or 15-point beating, and I remember 30 being an eye-popping figure. But I'll have to look that up in the NBA. How many teams have been beat by 50 or more points this year? And I know if there's one other team that has been beat by 50 and other points, and that was Golden State, because we covered it. But it seems like the 50 piece is becoming the norm. I don't know why. Now, LA's largest lead was at 64 points midway through the fourth quarter. despite coach Tyronn Lue emptying his bench late in the third quarter. Leonard logged a season-high 24 minutes as he took part in his fourth game since coming back from a knee injury. So even Tyronn Lue put the scrubs out there. And I wouldn't say scrubs. Let me just go ahead and retract that statement. He put the secondary bench guys out there. And they still were doing work and beating the brains out of Brooklyn. They beat the backs off these dudes. And it didn't help that you had Brooklyn posting 14 and 16-point quarters. That's not going to get it done anywhere. And if you look at the big picture, the Nets had done it to themselves. At one point, the Nets had James Harden. At one point, they had Kawhi, not Kawhi. They had Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. And they didn't do anything with it. They didn't get to a finals whatsoever. And then they decided to blow the whole thing up to appease public opinion. Well, now, flash forward to right now, the Nets, that's a glorified JV team in the NBA. Give me a quick 20 from a rap album we promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. It's your boy Big Vern. We promoting a new rap album this month. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, Missionary. Get it in stores where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is going to be Foreplay. Shangri-La is crazy. That's a crazy record. Out of the Blue, that beat switch tempo, oh man, that's a genius. Hard Knocks, Gorgeous, Last Dance with Mary Jane, that's fire to me. Then there's Sticky Situation, oh my, there are so many cuts on here. If you enjoy real hip hop and music, then Snoop Dogg Missionary does not disappoint. Get it in stores now. Yeah, shout out to Dr. Dre and Snoop D-O Double Jizzle. I like Missionary. I still like that song Shangri-La. That's my jam. I've been just rocking with them for a while. So when we go back and we look at this beat down that the Clippers put down on the Brooklyn Nets, the Clippers, they only trailed 25-24 with 10 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the second quarter of this game before going on a 21-4 run. I don't know why the coach didn't call a timeout. If 21-4 is insane. However, if you went up 10-4, hey, look, guys, we got to get, what was he waiting on? And at that point, you just got to ask your team, do you even want to be here? Oh, my goodness. Now, Leonard, he scored 8 points, and Amir Coffey, he chipped in 5 as LA took control. The Clippers, they shot 54% from the field, 43 of 79, while the Nets were at 30.5%, 25 of 82. They could not buy a bucket. The Nets could not buy a bucket. If they were standing next to a barn, they couldn't hit it. These dudes shot 30% from the field. Out of 82 shots, all y'all made was 25. I mean, I've heard of high volume shooting, but that's just an excuse for being a poor shooter. But my goodness, you had 82 looks at the basket and you could only knock down 25. That's not good enough to get you on a college team, let alone this is a pro stat. 27 3-pointers and you only connected on 5 of them? I know the Nets are a young team, but that's still no reason that they can't play coherent basketball. Some things, I know some nights everybody's offense isn't going to be clicking on all cylinders, but somehow you have to play defense. You've got to win the battle of the rebounds. You got to think your way through this. And that right there was not it. That was not it. And I know Brooklyn's not predicted to do anything in the Eastern Conference. I know Brooklyn doesn't have a lot of weaponry that they can depend on or go-to superstars. But when you look at other young teams like OKC or Orlando, hell, Detroit, You have to give BJ Bickerstaff his due and tip your hat. Detroit used to be the laughingstock of the NBA. Not this year. Detroit is a very good team. They're a very young team. So is Houston. All these places have young guys who actually pride themselves in their defense. And I don't know about the Nets. I don't know who can turn it around. I don't know what changes you need to make in the front office, but y'all got to do something because this is getting out of hand. You can't take another 50-point beating. If you are in the tri-state area and you are a fan of the Nets, get in the comments. Let me know how you feel about the beating. This is Big Vern. I'll be back.